Test, test. There we go. Now it's working. Hello and welcome. It is time for race number 3. Probably one of the ones I've been looking forward to the least because Indy road course is a whole bunch of weird. Now, I did kind of go through and fudge the championship a little bit because the weather was just not panning out. So what I did, I went in and recreated the championship with the exact same dates for each race, except I dropped the date down from 2024 down to 2023 and turned on real weather. So now the weather should hopefully be a little bit more in line with the climates for the different tracks. Because every single randomized race has been rain and rain and rain at some point anyways. So because of that, I am now a little bit further down on the point. I think it was Joseph Newgarden and Pato Award in the standings before, so somehow that seemed to stay in line. I've forgotten. I'd have to go back and take a look. But so the AI's points might differ from what they were before, but it's okay. We're only a couple races in. And my points, I did have 2. I think it's because I had a fastest lap at Long Beach. But now I have 0 points, which puts me at the very, very bottom, behind Stingray Rob and Augustine Campino. And before, I think I was ahead of those 2, but that's okay. It's only a 2-point difference. Keeping it at 50% race distance and 105 skill level. I'm tempted to drop opponent aggression down to easy or low, because they do have a tendency, I'm finding, to just turn into you quite aggressively and whatever. But we're going to do one more with a medium aggression, because INDYCAR does have a fair bit of bumping and grinding in what I've seen in real life. But let's do a couple practice laps to get warmed up on Indianapolis Motor Speedway road course. Yeah, this track is... it's not bad. I don't mind it. To me, it reminds me a little bit of Coda. It has sections that flow nicely, but one section to the next section just doesn't flow, if that makes sense. Oh my goodness, really? Okay, hopefully it's just practice in the rain. My goodness, it is pouring. So much for my plan of getting more realistic conditions. It is just pouring. Oh, and you know what? I've done this every single week so far. I forgot my spotter. Let's turn on crew chief.
Radio check. Check, check. Spotter.
All right, here we go. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Why is my clutch pedal not doing anything? I have no clutch pedal. Not that it's really necessary. Weird. It should have been working. Yeah, now it's for sure working. Okay, here we go.
It exit looks clear. Your brakes are cold. We need to get some heat into them.
Hopefully qualifying on the race are not wet like this. But I guess we'll find out. Now, by doing this, there were a couple tracks that for whatever reason there wasn't weather data for the dates I selected. Later on in the championship, we're going to Watkins Glen, which I think, if I remember correctly, I have as a substitute track for Portland. That one has no weather data for the date that I have for that race, so it's just going to use whatever the weather is on the day that I get to that race, which might be getting into
Watch your right. Your right side's
some
clear.
wintertime months, so it might be quite cold. And there was another one. It was my my final round, my substitute round for Nashville. I forgot the name of the track,
On the right.
but it's something
Clear on
in
the right side.
Brazil, on the street
On
circuit.
your right. Clear on the right.
And then, of course, for the oval tracks, I just forced them to be good conditions. I didn't set it to real-world weather. I just set it to a sequence of
Clear on the left side.
sunny and cloudy and broken clouds, stuff like that. Because I'm pretty sure if it's raining on an oval race, they're just not even gonna run the race. They'll red flag it until the rain passes, if I understand correctly. So, yeah. I wasn't gonna do a whole bunch of practice because I've been practicing this track over the last couple days, but if qualifying ends up in the rain, I'm gonna need the practice, so I'm just gonna keep doing laps here for a little bit. I've got nothing going on today, so I can take a little bit more time on the stream this time.
The leader has just done a 127.0. The leader's just done a 126.7. Sector 2 is 3.1 off the pace. On your right. Right side is clear. Right side. Clear on the right.
Man, am I just slow in the rain? This is ridiculous. I hope it dries out for the race. All that work to get less rain, and now it's still raining. My goodness.
Hold your line. Clear on the left.
Still confused why Felix Rosenquist's car is that particular livery.
The guy behind has just done a 126.9.
Same with Alex Pallou's car. I don't know why he's in the green Chip Ganassi car, not the Be the One American Legion livery.
That's a new fastest lap for McLaughlin. 125.7.
Getting a bit of a drying line starting now.
5.5. Sector 2 is 2.3 seconds off the pace. Get a car on your right. Clear on the right side.
I really need to dial that brake pressure back a little bit. It seems almost as if the rain is letting up a little bit. My goodness, my time is so far off the pace.
That's last. That was a 132.5.
I need to find 7 seconds.
Your brake temps look good. Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace. The leader has just done a 125.2.
Oh, man.
Okay, Emmy, you're looking at your fronts a lot.
No kidding.
Watch these track limits.
This is very, very challenging, as per usual in the rain. Okay, I definitely need to make some setup changes. Like this is not happening in the wet. And if it's going to continue to stay wet, then qualifying weather forecast not going to tell me. But it's 4 hours later, so seems like the rain's coming down harder all of a sudden. Okay, that's not options. First things first, let's turn down that brake pressure like a heck of a lot. It's so easy to lock up. Let's dial up the downforce a little bit, both front and rear. That's all I got in the rear, actually, so just a little bit. Let's drop the fuel load a little bit just to see what kind of lap times I can get. My front tires are not heating up whatsoever, so let's get a little bit more toe out, just a little bit. It's gonna soften up the anti-roll a little bit, front and rear, but a little bit more in the rear. And let's drop the tire pressure, which it just won't let me do. I wonder if that's a rain thing. Or maybe that's just as low as it goes. Oh no, I can drop it.
20 minutes remaining, you've got 20 minutes left.
Okay. Let's see if that's a little better.
Your exit is clear. Don't cross the line.
Oh, it's so much better with that lower brake pressure now. I can actually push a little harder.
Be careful.
So I'm using the T3 PA pedals still, which I've never liked them from day one. And most people I've talked to that either still have a pair or have had a pair also agree that they're just not very good pedals. I do have some Moza SRP pedals on the way. Really looking forward to those. I will tell you about them when I get them. So there's a rubber cone stopper that you can reposition based on how immediately firm you want the brakes to get. And once you hit that cone stopper, the harder you push, the more that rubber compresses.
Cold tires all around.
And
On the right. Clear on the right.
brakes get harder.
He's on your right. Clear on the right.
With the brake settings at the brake pressure, oh my goodness, I wrecked my car already.
Right side.
With the brake pressure settings I was at with the car before changing them, if my brake pedal just touched the cone, I was locking up my brakes. At least with cold tires. Once my tires warmed up, I could actually push on the brakes a little bit more. But now I can actually get into that rubber cone stopper and utilize the force of the brake pedal a little bit better.
Watch your mirrors. There's a car
It'll be a little easier to keep it from locking.
Got a car on your left. Your left is clear.
And my stream is lagging big time, my goodness. Okay, 1 second. Let me just stop that slideshow.
Clear.
Hopefully I don't crash the game by doing this. Okay, am I nice and smooth? Okay, I'm nice and smooth. I don't know why this game does this. Everything's nice and smooth. There we go. This computer's starting to get a little bit on the underpowered side, I would say.
The leader's just done it, 125.0.
I'm not gonna lie, I think I made the car substantially worse. Let's stiffen up that rear ARB a little bit. That's feeling a bit more stable now. That's going to be a corner cut, unfortunately, I think. No, maybe not.
The guy ahead has just done a 126.3. Sector 2 is 2.4 off the pace. On the right side. Still there. We are clear on the right. All right, Emmy. 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
Definitely feeling better.
Good lap. That's your quickest so far. Sector 3 is 2.8 off the pace. You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
I'm actually getting some temperature into the tires now, at least.
Sector 1 is 1.1 seconds off the pace. Your brake temperatures are looking good. Sector 2 is 2.0 seconds off the pace. Your tyre temperatures are good.
Oh my goodness, it's slippery.
Right side's clear. That's your best lap in the session. You've just done a 130.2. Sector 1 is 2.6 off the pace. Sector 2 is 1.5 off the pace.
Oh, I guess I was following the car. Oh, man.
Might be outside track limits.
Might be. August Calamilot's coming around. I thought it was Augustine Caminapino.
Okay, Emmy, you've got half your fuel left.
Definitely have to brake sooner for that corner in the rain.
Sector 2 is 2.1 seconds off the pace. It's your best lap in this session. Sector 3 is 1.7 off the pace. Okay, Emmy, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
I didn't do any wet weather practice because I thought that my my solution to the championship would have maybe helped a little bit with the amount of, or sorry, the frequency of rainy races.
Sector 2 is 1.7 off the pace. Sector 3 is 2.6 off the pace. New fastest lap for Paolo, 124.7. Your left rear is hot. You've got 2 minutes of fuel remaining. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
What can I do with this corner to... That looked more under control than usual.
Very little fuel left. In this lap, box this lap.
No, I'm going to complete this lap and I'll use the menu to go back to pits.
your fastest lap.
Okay, getting there.
Car on your right side.
A little bit faster every time around, but okay, I think let's move on to qualifying. Nervously. Please be dry, please be dry, please be dry. Huzzah! Okay. Thank goodness. Now let's hope the race is in the dry also. Okay, let's get my setup back to normal here. Let's get a bit more tire pressure in the front. Definitely a bit more in the rear. Brake bias. I'm gonna just default that to where I want it, because I'm always manually changing it to 57. Suspension. Toe angle. I think I'm actually gonna leave. You know what? Let's give it a little bit more ARB overall, because it's a really flat, smooth track, so maybe I can afford it. I wonder if I can afford to close the radiator a little bit. Let's give that a try. Okay, 20 minutes quali. I'm going to qualify on the softs, because I think my strategy in Cleveland to qualify on the hards, just to get the first stint a little longer, wasn't exactly the best move, so we'll just be better at managing the tire. The track's still a little wet, actually. That's really cool that the wetness stayed from the rain. A little, yeah, definitely a little greasy still.
Your brakes are cold, let's get some heat.
Now, I don't know if AMS2 in the Custom Championship makes the practice and race day conditions, or sorry, I don't know if it considers them the day before the actual race day, or if it's all on the same date, because qualifying is at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but the race starts at noon. So if it treats it as the same day, that means we're going to go back in time in terms of... come on, Pagano. So maybe we're going to be going back in time into the rain just a little bit, because practice was 10 a.m. Now we're at 2 p.m. and we're going to noon for the race. Sorry if I'm repeating myself a little bit. I'm just half concentrating on this on my outlap, half talking. Let's let this car through. Okay, let's let Rossi through also.
The guy in front has just done a 118.2.
Although I can see the shininess of the track being wet a little bit, and it is just ever so slightly slippery, there actually is pretty good grip, so I think this should be okay. Now, unlike the last two races, where I could out-qualify the AI on 105, although it didn't happen on at Cleveland. I had Cleveland at 110 actually, but when I was practicing on soft tires, I could out-qualify the AI on at 110%. Here at 105%, the best I could do in my practicing was like mid-pack, like 14th, between 14th and 19th on the 2 tries.
minutes remaining, 15 minutes to go. Sector 1 is 0.4 off the pace.
I'm curious when I get to the Indy 500 if it'll actually do the triple wide start or if it's just going to be 2x2. It'd be cool if it did do the 3 wide starting grid. Man, this just feels so much better than the wet. I cannot, no pun intended, I cannot come to grips with these cars in the rain.
Right side.
Oh, man.
Right side is clear.
Yeah, kind of just letting that car go through because I'm...
Okay, Emmy, you need to watch the track limits.
I didn't think I cut it there that time.
Your brake temperatures are fine, mate. Sector 2 is 0.3 off the pace. That's 5 minutes of fuel left. Fastest lap for Paolo, 17.6. Okay, Emmy, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up. That's your fastest lap today. You're a second down in Sector 3.
Charging battery. Charge complete.
New best Sector 1 time. That's a good start. No. I just crashed the game. I unplugged my friggin' headset. Oh, man. Or did I? Did I crash the game? Yeah, no, the game's completely crashed. Oh, man, is that ever annoying. I might be starting from the back because I think this factors in things like that. Did I click wait for the program to respond? I didn't want that. I want to close the game. It's like the game's not fully frozen. Like I can hear audio in the background. Ah, man, is that ever annoying? One moment, please. Okay. Get that game back up and running just a second. Oh, man. My headset battery charged, unplugged it, and I've been having so many... It's like I unplug a USB device or plug in a USB device. It's like a gamble if Steam is going to crash. When Steam crashes, the game seems to crash. And that kind of kicked my butt in our works kind of group dirt rally championship we're doing. Caused me to DNF a stage. And now this. Round 1. Why does it say round 1? Oh, no. We're on round 3. Okay, yeah. I don't know why it says round 1 there. Okay. What session's going to put me in? Oh, it shows 1,400 hours. I think it's going to put me back into qualifying, so that's good. Looking promising. Come on, qualifying, please. I don't know if it remembered my settings I had changed on the car. We'll find out. Yes, we are still in qualifying, thank goodness. Brake bias shows 57. That's good. That means it remembered my my changes. Awesome. Okay. Didn't lose any progress. Just a little bit of time is all. Yeah, look at what the pit lane is still. Really shiny.
All clear on pit exit. You can push now. We've got 19 minutes to do the business. We've got cold brakes all round.
Man, I was on a good lap also. Was that the lap where I had set the fastest sector one time that it crashed on me? I don't know. Whoop. Alright, first fly, let's see what we can do. Feeling good about this lap. Could probably use a little more curb on the left there, that's for sure. Just gotta be careful not to get a corner cut penalty on the left of the chicane. And the right of the chicane, the curb is too aggressive, so. Alright, I don't even know if I said it out loud or if I was just thinking this before the game crashed, but I was gonna try running the car a little lower to the ground too. Laps getting faster with every car that goes by, except for maybe me.
P7. The leader has just done a 17.8.
That felt better through the chicane. Maybe a little bit slow on the very exit, but going in did feel better. It braked too early for this corner this time. A little sloppy through the S's. Although I feel like the exit was much stronger than usual. Whoa. going to be an improvement, that's for sure.
27
Ooh,
place.
no, it wasn't actually. I lost so much time at the start of Sector 3.
Your brake temps are good.
Man, Stingray Rob is outpacing me.
Okay, Emmy. We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining. Sector 1 is quick.
I like the exit there, that felt good.
15 minutes left.
Braking later this time. That felt much more tidy through the X's there. Didn't like my exit as much though. Okay, let's keep it together into this corner. I definitely think there's a lot of time left on the table there, but that definitely felt faster.
E9.
Yeah.
This session. Sector 3 is
Now we're getting somewhere.
6 off the pace.
Apex way too early there.
Sector 1 time is good.
Ooh, maybe that was something. Ooh, I kind of killed it at the last little bit of the S's.
Sector 2 is 0.3 off the pace.
Ooh, big slide. That's probably going to be a corner cut. Yep.
Don't invalidate this lap. Track limits.
A little too hot into turn 1. Could have been much worse, though. Where was my sector split for Sector 1? I want to know what I did.
2 minutes of fuel remaining.
Ooh, spoiled that corner. Big time. Okay, let's go get some fresh tires.
Sector 2 is 1.1 off the pace. Very little fuel left.
You know what? Let's not do the
Left
tires.
side is clear. On your left. Clear left.
Let's keep these tires. I want to see how many laps I can do in them.
Watch your speed.
Looks like the stream's starting to hesitate a little bit. Where is a mouse cursor? Weird, okay. That's still hesitating? No, it looks good.
You're all clear. Stay behind the line. Okay, Emmy. You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. You've got 10 minutes left. 10 minutes to go.
Well, isn't that convenient? 10 minutes of fuel, 10 minutes left in the session. It's kind of what I was hoping for. I want to see if I can take these tires to the end of the session. Don't know if I'm going to improve my qualifying time on these tires, but I need to know how many laps of fuel I need for the start of the race.
The guy behind has just done a 118.1. Sector 1 is 0.4 off the pace.
I wasn't paying attention. Is Newgarden on an outlap?
0.8 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.5 off the pace.
There we go.
Sector 1 time's okay.
After I complete this lap, I might go take a quick check on the dog, see what she's up to. I think I heard her barking. Ooh boy. Sloppy through there. Big time sloppy through there.
On the fronts. The 11. That lap was at
'Kay.
118.8.
I will be right back. The dog is fine. She is just sleeping on the bed. Okay.
Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace.
It's not going to happen this lap.
Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace.
Felt good about the turn 1 braking zone. Feel okay about that corner.
Sector 1 time is good.
That's good. Nice, nice, nice.
We estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining. Okay, Emmy, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
I think it's going to be a new personal best. Just got to nail this last sector. That's not how you do it. Apex way too early there. Lost a lot of speed onto the straightaway. Let's see what we do. Ooh, missed it by a 100th of a second.
Sector 1 time's okay. We've seen a bit of wear all round.
I think second gear is better for that corner. Is this going to be a new PB?
You've just done a 118.4.
Just missed it again by 300ths of a second. I think with the fresh set of tires, I think I could definitely improve my position.
That's quick.
Set a new personal fastest sector 1 though. Yeah, new fastest sector 2 time. Ooh, by a landslide too.
Running on fumes, mate. Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
No! Don't invalidate it. Dang it, no!
Alright, Emmy. We need to watch these track limits.
Oh, man. I think I probably could have gotten... Man, I was 4/10 up in sector 2. And I think a 10th up in sector 1. I don't know how I would have done in sector 3. I think I lost a little bit of time there, but had I not, and especially with that spin, I mean, obviously I lost a ton of time from the spin there. Ooh, I am kind of going a little bit of a motor mouth here. I think that could have been a... well, we'll have to see. I don't know what the fastest times are. He hasn't been announcing them since like the low 118s. Maybe he's had a 117 at some point. Oh, man, that feeling when you're so in the zone and you make a mistake and it just rips you out of that zone is heartbreaking.
He's on the left. Clear left.
Hello, Polo. Again, I don't know why Polo is in that particular livery. And I don't know. I should see if there's a new skin pack for this
for this
mod.
On fumes, mate. 1 litre remaining. Watch your speed limit in the pits.
Okay, so tires definitely getting a little bit iffy towards the end of that though, but that was 13? No, that was 12 laps. Had I completed that lap, would have been 12 laps. So, let's do...
That's the end of the session. P11. P11. 42 laps. Pit window opens on lap 1.0.
I know last time you were asking me, Fonz, about how come I don't have a flag on mine. And I went and set it up. It should show a Canadian flag there, but it's not. But I did manage to get my name there. I should have put in, for fun, I should have put in brackets R for rookie as well. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. There we go. Now I'll fit with the rest of the rest of it. Oh, I should maybe grab a fresh camera battery as well. I don't think that's going to make it much longer. I will set up my pit strategy, swap my camera battery, and then start the race.
42 laps. The track temp is 48. The air temp is 21 Celsius.
Nice, sunny, dry, a little bit of wind. This is going to be good. Okay, let's... So fuel. Let's play it safe. Let's go 14 laps of fuel. I'm going to take a chance and... close the radiator opening a little bit and see if that helps a little bit. Pit strategy. Let's fix this because this is kind of all messed up for me. Kind of messing around. So this is primary tires and no fuel. So no fuel, change tires all. Not supposed to be automatic by weather, it's supposed to be hard slicks for the primaries. And damage, repairs. By default. This is the most frustrating mouse to use. I'm using the trackball here, and it's getting maybe a little bit worn out. So alternates and 0 fuel. Looks correct. Yes, don't need to change anything there. Let's get rid of some of these extra ones. I'm not... these are often in the way. So not primaries and fuel. Hard slicks. I'm going to need more than 17 laps worth of fuel with the hards. Let's go right up to... Should we go right up to full? I think so. Damage, I'll leave at on. Except for engine gearbox. Not gonna worry about brakes. I'll leave it at that. If I decide I want to turn it off later, I can. Alternates and fuel. I'm going to guess I could need as much as... You know, let's keep it the same. 14 laps of fuel. All tires with the soft slicks. And damage off. Yes. And I think that should be good. So primaries and alternates with 0 fuel, and primaries and alternates with fuel. Good. Okay, so let's take a look at this running order here. We got Joseph Newgarden qualified on pole. We got Pato Award in second, Willpower in third. Where's our teammates at? Stingray, Rob is Dale Coyne. Here we go. Kyle Kirkwood right in front of me. Where is Colton Herta? Where is Colton Herta? Devlin DeFrancesco here. Colton Herta is missing. I wonder, there's not enough. It's only 24 cars. There should be more than that. Okay, I guess Colton Herta is not in the championship now. That sucks. Okay, Devlin DeFrancesco is a little bit behind me. And I guess you could almost argue that Jankos Hollinger Racing is now in part teammates also, because there's some sort of partnership between Jankos Hollinger Racing and Andretti Autosport for 2024. So we'll watch out for those cars. They're pretty hard to miss. They got a pretty cool livery. Penske doing well. Chip Ganassi Racing. Overall doing better than us, but we did outqualify Marcus Armstrong. Okay. I'm going to swap my camera battery, and we're going to get this race underway. One moment, please. Alright, we have 80% battery on the camera now. That should get us through the race. Excuse me, sorry for drinking right in the microphone. Slamming my clutch pedal by accident. Let's see what we can do. I'm also just going to quickly double check. Am I on... never mind. I can see on my car in the image here that yes, I am on the alternates, which is what I want. I imagine everyone else is on the alternates as well.
Okay, Emmy, get ready.
P11, that's starting from the outside. Still a bit of shininess from the rain, but overall the track looks pretty dry. Try and drag my brakes a little bit, get a little bit extra heat in them before the start of the race. Move that brake bias rearwards to try and get a little bit more heat in the rear brakes. Yeah, that's looking good. Directly behind Stingray Rob.
Go.
Come on, Kirkwood. Pull me along. Oh boy, is that ever dicey into turn one.
We got 3 cars, you're the middle one. Clear on the right.
Made that pass because I had nowhere else to go.
You're clear on the left side.
Nicely done. Was not expecting to gain positions like that at the start. Whew, that was close. Okay, I gotta defend the inside because I don't want to deal with him in the tight left-hander coming up here. Whoa, Kirkwood. Pass on the outside, that's okay. He's a teammate, I'll let him have it.
All right, Emmy. You've got some suspension damage there. Stay out.
Doesn't feel like I do. I must have bumped Stingray Rob a little bit. Long ways to go.
Pit window is open. 10th position. On the left. Clear left.
Everyone's so much faster in the straightaways than me. Use that push to pass. I would love to do an online championship with these cars in AMS2. This is really good fun. Yeah. And it's so easy to set up servers in AMS2. Yikes.
Just done 118.4.
I'm probably going to lose a spot to Armstrong here because he's going to have the straight line speed on me.
B11. Car right. Hold your line. We are clear on the right.
Oh my goodness.
Still there.
Jeez.
We are clear on the right. Your suspension's looking pretty bad, mate.
I wanna race this out so badly, but honestly, if I'm gonna have any chance of getting in the points here, I think I'm gonna have to restart it. I'll keep the same rules as last week. Anything less than 10 laps is fair game. Because the AI, although I do like the AI in AMS2 quite a bit, it still has some shortcomings like that where, although I should look at the replay to really see if it was his fault or not, but there's definitely been situations where it's 100% the fault of the AI and they just drive into me. Okay. Take two. I'll be a little bit more cautious off the start because I went in a little hot into turn one. Luckily there was a gap big enough for me to slot into. Man, the AI must be running so much less aero than I am. Ooh, I'm liking this start a little bit better. Braking extra early this time. Ooh.
Three cars wide, left and right. We are clear on the right. Left side. Hold your line. All around's clear.
Oops. Oh my goodness, seriously?
Got some serious suspension damage there.
My wheel is like this.
Watch out, on your left.
That was such a gentle tap. Ugh, sometimes this game really frustrates me with the damage. I dialed it back and it's still insane sometimes. Full damage. Full damage. Yeah, there was max damage. What's the difference between full damage and max damage? Yeah. Definitely raceable with that damage still. I mean, not the damage it has had. I mean, I could definitely complete a race with that damage setting. I'm gonna drop it down another notch before the next race Because it's going to be close pack racing because it's Indy 500 next. Whoops. A little hard on the tire warming there. Okay, maybe I should hold back a little bit on the start. Go a little bit more self-preservation.
Green, green, green. Get a car on your right side. We are clear on the right. Watch the right side. Hold your line. We are clear on the right. Left side. Left side is clear.
This feels a little bit more promising. Kirkwood,
Left side.
why are you passing there? The AI drivers don't seem to know that we're on the same team. I mean, I'm fine with they're passing me, but it just seemed a little bit risky on lap 1 like that. Okay, let's try and stick with the slipstream onto the front straight here.
You're locking your front left wheel.
Dang it, is that ever a bad turn in? Now we got Pagano.
Okay, Emily. Right side. Still there. Still there. Your right side's clear. He's on your right. Still there.
I heard a crunch behind me. I think
Hold your line. Your right
those two
side's
cars
clear.
came together.
Left side. Your left is clear.
Alright, I want to get back in that slipstream down the front straight because I need it. Because I don't have the straight line speed as everyone else. Whoa.
On the left side. We're clear on the left side.
Really, really, really sloppy there.
13th place. Sector 3 is 1.9 seconds off the pace. Right side. Clear on the right. Car left.
Oh my goodness. That was 100% my fault. That was... yeah, that was bad.
Fix that suspension, mate. That's your day over.
Man, I'm gonna get this. I am gonna get this.
Stay out of trouble.
I was really pleased with how that started, but man, I just completely blew that. A combination of a little bit of dirty air and maybe they braked earlier than I'm braking. They must have, maybe, because they're going side by side. Maybe I should anticipate that a little bit more. If the AI drivers go side by side into a corner, they actually are going to be a little bit cautious, I suppose. They don't seem to be cautious when they go side by side with me. Okay, if I can get a start like that again, I'll be very pleased, because I liked that a lot. I wonder if maybe I should just hold out, play the long game. If I get past, don't push as hard as I was with the soft tires. Wait for the hard tires, and then really push, because I'll probably have a clear track. I'm pretty sure I'll be pitting damn it, before the AI.
Green, green, green. On your right. Clear all round. Right side. Hold your line. Right side is clear.
That might be a track cut. Yeah, it was. Oops. Have to be careful with that. Man, the dirty air in that corner.
The pit window is now roll up. Still there. You are clear on the left side.
Oh.
The leader's just done a 118.4.
Hold that push to pass all the way down the straightaway. Got to keep Pagenaud behind me. big slide into turn 1. This is much, much better. Ooh, they came together. Don't take each other out in front of me, please. I'm not going to try passing into this corner. Every time I've tried it, it has not paid off.
Okay, Emmy, don't let this guy distract you. That's your quickest lap in this session. Got a car on your left side. Hold your line. Clear on the left.
Man, my teammates are really holding me up here. Maybe I should try and make a pass into this corner. Not this lap, though. Not close enough.
Left side. Your left's clear. Come on, keep pushing. You're out of track limits there. B12. Sector 3 is 1.9 off the pace.
Bit of a lock right at the very end of the braking zone there. Okay, Pagenaud, let's go. Sticking close to him, I'm going to try and pass him into the corner when you come off the banking. I don't know what corner number that is. Third last corner, I think it is. Boy. Not close enough. Not going to make the pass this time. I'd love to be able to hold his slipstream down the front straight. I need to remember to stay in second gear for that corner.
On the left.
Oh, VK.
Clear on the left. He's on your left.
Ah, man. Bummer. Okay, now we got some work to do. Okay, I've used up a ton of push to pass really early in the race. I'm going to have to keep my thumb off that button for a little while. Completely blew my braking point there. I might start taking a chance with second gear in that corner also. Say, second gear coming off the banking. Not first, but second. But still first gear here. I need that extra bit of rotation. Okay, let's try second gear on this corner. That is perfectly okay. Second gear it is. Feels like I'm gaining on the cars ahead. Oh yeah, I definitely am. Trail braking a little bit too much into that corner. Maybe I should move my bias forwards a little bit. Let's do that. Let's also get my pit strategy sorted here. Primaries and fuel queued up. And unless I take more damage, I'll definitely be taking the damage repair off, because I don't think I have enough to be of any issue. I think I just got that one little tap from Renus VK. A little sloppy on the start of this lap. I'll try and tidy it up for the rest. Somehow, somewhere, I got ahead of Castroneves. I'm not sure if he pit or something, or maybe I've been ahead of Castroneves this whole time. Sorry, not Castroneves. Marcus Armstrong. Castroneves is the car ahead of me. And he's wheel to wheel with Augustine Canapino. With Connor Daly in front of him. Whoa! Castroneves and Canapino came together in that corner. Looked like Cash Nevis was trying to pass up the inside. Didn't quite leave enough room. And Campino is still ahead. Okay, I think I can start thinking about using push to pass again pretty soon here, but maybe I'll save it till I'm in striking distance. I'm going to use a little bit here. Oops. A little too much curb on the inside. Definitely starting to run out of grip on that front right tire. I saw Cash Nevis looking up the inside there. Looks like he backed out of the pass. I don't have the front grip to stick that corner. Let's decrease that front ARB a little bit. Here we go, here we go. Catching the slipstream now. They bumped again. Oh! Cash Nevis got the pass finally. Okay, let's see if I can get a...
Left side. Still there.
Oh, I need to pit this lap. I'm almost out of fuel.
The left side is clear.
Oh, that was close.
This lap. Box this lap. You've only got enough fuel for this lap. 1 litre remaining. And only 2 more laps of fuel. Your right front has got minor wear. You've got about 3 laps of fuel left. That's your quickest lap. Look out for the pit speed limit. Okay, Emmy? You should be coming out into clear air. We expect to exit the pits in position 24.
Okay. Okay, now we gotta make these tires last to near the end of the race. If I can get my fuel to last the end of the race, that'd be awesome. And there goes Marcus Armstrong. We'll still be ahead of the lead lap.
All clear on pit exit.
And now I think I'll move my brake bias forward a bit too with these harder compound tires.
Be careful.
That's a corner cut. Whew. Little aggressive there.
The gap to Armstrong ahead is now 6.9 seconds. Brake temperatures are fine. We've got cold tyres, we need to get some heat into them. You're running last.
Okay, let's get my next pit stop figured out here. Alts and fuel. Kind of blew that corner. I'm definitely losing time to Armstrong.
Armstrong ahead is now 7.4. Your right sides are cold. Tyre temps are good. Okay, Emmy, going out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Gotta watch those track limits. Oh man, I only got one more. I think I need to go a little further forward with the brake bias still. We'll get that on the next straightaway here.
The gap to Armstrong in front is now 7.9. The lap time was at 1:19.2.
Man, we're halfway through the race and no one's pit yet. This is ridiculous. Unless I'm mistaken, I see more than one car ahead now. Maybe people have pit. That spin early in the race really killed my race.
That lap was at 1:19.6.
Nope, they're starting to pit now. Benjamin Peterson's now behind me. Only just, though. Ooh, final warning.
Just cut the track. Okay, Emmy, you're reeling. Armstrong in. The gap is now 8.2.
I'm reeling him in? No, I'm not. That's 3/10 longer than what you told me the last time you told me. Come on, crew chief. Get it together. I'm losing time to Kirkwood. Not Kirkwood. Armstrong.
The gap to Pedersen behind is now 3.5. V23. The leader is pitting now.
Let me guess, they're probably gonna pit for softs.
distance. We think about 18 laps of fuel left. You've just done it on 19.9.
I need to keep focused here.
We've just been handed a drive-through penalty.
Damn it.
You've got 3 laps to serve this penalty. What's your speed?
Dang it. Pushing too hard.
Its exit looks clear. Blue flag.
What?
Blue flag. You're reeling. Pedersen in. The gap's now 7.4. The right tyres are cold. Blue flag. You're last.
Thanks, Chief. Peterson's definitely getting closer. I'm gaining on him.
You're outside track limits there. The leader's pitting now. Paolo is now in the lead. The tyre temps are good. Daly is entering the pits. He's in P14. He should come out just in front of you. Pay attention to track limits. Please, Emmy.
He was right. There's Connor Daly right there. Gotta be careful with that. Don't need another penalty.
Your last lap time was at, what, 19.7?
Holy moly, after all this time, including a penalty, now that they've pit, we're right back where we were before my pit stop. That should be Augustine Canapino and Castroneves, just like I figured. My goodness. If it hadn't been for that penalty, I would have been ahead of him. Are they on the black sidewall or are they on the red tires? They're on the red tires, dang it. That's not how it's supposed to work. You guys are supposed to change compounds when you pit. Oh, I'll just pass you on the slower compound.
The gap ahead is now 0.9.
Okay, Campino, you're mine.
On the right. Hold your line. Still there. Right side is clear. Right side. We are clear on the right.
Ooh, bit of a bump.
Left side is clear. You got a car on the left side. Clear on the left side.
Sorry, Campino.
Bit of wear on your right front. P23.
Okay, Castroneves is next. Not this lap, though, I don't think.
Defend your position. Don't let him through.
If I can take these tires to the finish, I think I'll
That lap time was 1:19.7.
I think I'll be good. But to do that, I also need my fuel to make it to the finish. Paginal fell back. He's back here with me now. Just ahead of Castroneves. Bit of a dull middle section of the race there with my
All right, Emmy.
earlier pit stop
The gap is 0.7.
and my penalty. But we're right back in the thick of it now. Okay, let's get on the inside of the Castroneves here.
Left side. Clear left. Get on your left. Clear on the left. Car left. Still there. Clear left.
I can't. The car just does not stick on that corner.
That was 120.2. Right front tyre looks like it's wearing out.
It feels like it too. Dang it.
Car right. Right side is clear.
Not how I'm supposed to pass people.
Well done, Emmy. Great move. Keep it up.
I wouldn't say that's a great move, but it's a position, I guess.
P22. The gap in front is now 1.3 seconds. Defend hard. Make them work for it.
And get out of the grass.
Right side. Clear on the right.
Your left front has a bit of wear. Your right front's carrying some wear now. Don't let him get away.
You got a car on your left. Your left is clear.
You're running last.
Come on. I think I have the fuel to get to the finish, no problem. It's the tires I'm not certain about.
The stewards have warned us for cutting the track and keep it between the white lines. The gap in front is now 1.2. The right side tire.
Okay, here we go. Man, I just can't keep up to him on the straightaway.
That lap time was 120.1.
Got him now. Maybe not. Almost at a push to pass.
Alright, Emmy. Stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake.
I have no grip left in that tire.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 2.7 seconds.
I did not manage that tire wear well enough. This is a very challenging track for me. Okay, you know what? We're gonna
Okay, Emmy. You got about 4 laps.
go for fastest lap.
Your lap time was 120.4.
We get points for fastest lap. Let's see if we can get it. Don't need quite that much fuel. Come on, let me pit.
Acknowledged. Pit stop requested.
There we go. That front right's just
Should come out into position 24, right behind Dixon. Pit crew's ready.
Yeah, the tire's done. I mean, because of the tire, I'm not gaining any more positions. I think had I managed that tire a little bit better, I could probably maybe eke into the points. But I think a better chance to get some points is let's try and get a fastest lap out. I don't have a lot of push to pass left. That would have been nice to save a little bit more just to get that. But 5 laps to do it. Well, 4 laps to do it because I'm now a lap down.
Hold on, go.
Can I change my arrow? No, but let's get that brake bias down to where I like it for the soft compound.
Exit's clear. Push. The brake temperatures are low. We need to get some heat into them.
He was correct about coming out behind Dixon. There he is, right there. Well, despite the spin and the worn-out tire and the drive-through penalty, even with all that, this is leaps and bounds a better race than the first 2 races. There were only 3 races in the championship. There's still 10 more after this one. And 2 of them are actually a double-header. Ooh, boy, watch those track limits, Emerson. Okay, let's try and get a little bit more bite on those front tires. Let's soften that front ARB a little bit more. Oh man, they brake so much better with these tires. Okay, next lap is going to be the one where I start pushing. I mean, I'm pushing already, but where I'm pushing for a fastest lap. Okay, this is the one.
2 laps remaining. That last lap was at 118.9.
No, let's do the next one. He said 2 laps remaining. Let's do the next one. Okay, this is the one.
One more lap to go.
Not a good start to the lap whatsoever. That was horrible. I'm 6/10 off my personal best. Yeah, it's not going to happen, I don't think. And I'm out of push to pass.
Okay, it's over. Bloody awful result, mate.
Wow. That was a tough race. Almost finished on the lead lap. Almost. Had I just managed my hard compound tires a little bit better. I think I went and changed the brake bias because I find a little bit more forward brake bias with the hard seems to work a little bit better. Had I not done that and left it with the brake bias I use on my alternates, I think maybe my fronts wouldn't have worn out as quickly, and I could have maybe stayed on the lead lap and maybe eked out a couple more positions. And really, if I hadn't gotten that drive-through penalty, easily would have been in the points. What are the AI drivers doing? Why are they so crash-prone on the cooldown laps? Well, it was a fun race. It was a really, really fun race. I actually enjoying myself this time.
Look out for the pit speed limit.
Oh man, look at the front of the car. It's just battered. Alright, who won and where? We got, yeah, 1 stops for everybody. I need to try and get my tire wear to a point where I can get away with 1-stop races. Willpower winning the race with Newgarden, probably extending his championship lead a little bit with a 2nd place over Alex Palou. Where did my teammates finish? We got Kyle Kirkwood, I think, is a teammate. And Devlin DeFrancesco taking the last point, I think. I think 19th gets the last point. Helio Castroneves right in front of me. He lost his position to Agustin Canapino. Simon Pagenaud, who I outqualified by 1 position or 2 positions. I think I was 2 positions up on him in qualifying, but he fell back to 21st. So, yeah. Interesting race. Oh, here we go. Here's the championship points. Yeah, okay, Willpower is actually the new championship leader. Joseph Newgarden in 2nd, with Alex Palou in 2nd. The lead McLaren. Oh, all 3 McLarens are together, actually. We got Pato, Felix Rosenquist, and Alexander Rossi all together in the points. And then we got Callum Ilott there. There we go. There's Devlin DeFrancesco in 19th. I am tied with Helio Castroneves, Simon Pagenaud, Agustin Canapino for 0 points. Excuse me. 0 points. No, that's the points awarded for the race, you dummy. Man, hiccups all of a sudden. Excuse me. Sorry, Devlin DeFrancesco didn't take the final point. It was Marcus Armstrong in 20th. Here's the championship points. Yes, I was correct. Joseph Newgarden is in the lead. Willpower. So I actually probably closed the gap to Newgarden a little bit. I'm probably the only driver without a point. Yes, I am. Okay. Well, that was quite the race. I see you tuned in, Fawns. Thank you for tuning in. That was a lot of fun. Definitely better. And next week, it is the Indy 500. So instead of 200 laps, doing 100 laps, making it more of an Indy 250. Oh boy, oval racing. That's going to be tough. But maybe, just maybe, we can get some points this time. Our first oval race of, I said 3, that's the first oval race of 4, actually. Because we also have whatever that Brazilian track is, the flat oval. That one's going to be an interesting one. And then we got the Worldwide Technologies Raceway. And then Auto Club. It's going to be tough. Anyways, thanks again for tuning in, those who watched. And tomorrow, I am streaming again, but not this. I am going to be doing the first leg of the Tracks VR rally that we're doing with our coworkers and a couple others joining in. It's Rally Spain. It's a historic rally. We're doing a 2-week rally. It's been going for a week at this point now, so I'm going to get my first chunk of stages in tomorrow on stream, and then hopefully squeezing it in before the end of the week. I think it's going to be my only choice. I'll have to do it in the evening one of the days, probably. Well, unless I do it in the morning before work one day, I'll do the second leg, and it's going to be a tough one. So, yeah. We'll see how it goes. Cheers again.